What's going on to all of my Taurus? So the cards that I come up with, that's my cat down there. The cards that I come up with are the Six of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Eight of Swords, the Strength. We have the Eight of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Chariot, the Seven of Cups, the Four of Wands, and last but not least, we have the Two of Wands. Okay, so what I'm seeing here for the Taurus, um, the Six of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Eight of Swords. This is all about how a lot of you Taurus have a person who's essentially spying on you, trying to do their best to find out what it is that you're doing. The High Priestess, a lot of times people think that the High Priestess is a card that represents a secret admirer. Yeah, but the secret admirer is going a little bit too far because they're following you around, right? Or if not physically following you around, they're most definitely keeping tabs on you. Where the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands falls into place is that you think, some of you Taurus think that you're done with this person, but it's most definitely someone that you used to kick it with from the past that's keeping a tab on you. Now, again, you think that you're fair and squared away, where you've told them that you don't want to have to deal with them anymore, right? You don't want to have to engage with them anymore. And as a result of this, that's when it is that they get to being too much of a secret admirer. But the things that the Eight of Swords represents, that, if you knew what it is that they were doing, where they, looking at you and doing a lot of research on you, I'm sure that a lot of you Taurus would obviously have a problem with it, right? The Strength, now the next two cards are the Strength and the Eight of Wands. You have a lot of 8 cards here, a lot of even numbers. So the Strength and the Eight of Wands here is about how uh as of right now, this person is going to continue to do this, but obviously that's not going to last forever. They've got themselves into a situation where they are pretty much obsessed with you. They want to know what it is that you're doing at all times, and they want to know if you've essentially moved on, right? A lot of times when people are super obsessed with other people to the point where they go to that great lengths, they envision themselves being in that person's life so strongly to the point where they start doing stuff like this. Now, I'm not saying that that's necessarily a good thing or that they should do it, but the strength is about how ultimately you just need to continue on with your own life. Their own strength is going to be used against them, okay? But also, don't you go over there if and when you find out that that's what they're doing, because you may catch these people doing what they're doing, right? They just, they may be hiding behind something, right, as you're in the street, and then you end up seeing them and you're figuring out what is going on, or they pass by, or they are around. Because like a lot of times people who've contacted me for personal readings, the link to my website, which you can contact me, is in the description box, as well as the comment section below, or hit me at my email, Kareemspiritworks@yahoo.com. But a lot of people who contact me for personal readings, they tell me how it is that the person is around in their neck of the woods. Yes, this is a confirmation that more than likely the person is following you around or trying to catch you in town or wherever you are in one of those stores so that they can get a chance to try to interact with you. Yes, just to let you know, I am confirming that. But the thing is that the Eight of Wands is that, again, you Taurus need to understand to move on with your lives and continue on with your daily practices, your daily routines. Um, the Eight of Wands is also If you really don't like this person following you around, call the police. If you really don't like this person following you around, go to a crowded area or an area where there's lots of people, not too crowded, but there's lots of people, and you tell them there. You know what I mean? Um, only if you think that this person is going to be hazardous to you, right? Or if you really don't want them around. Uh, because the high priestess is one of those cards that's high risk. Like, I'm sure that a lot of people don't like the idea of people whom they thought were out of their lives trying to remain in their lives by not asking for permission or getting to know the person, where it's something based upon trust. They're basically kicking down the door, essentially, right? But then you have the Page of Wands and the Chariot. So the Page of Wands and the Chariot is all about how you interact with this type of events, right? The Page of Wands, like I said before, continue to move on with the rest of your life, Taurus. Don't let this stop you from dating. Don't let this stop you from getting to know other people. You just have this, I was about to say something. You just have this person who you used to talk to, this ex or whatever, around trying to mess up you moving on with your life. I was about to say something else, so I got to watch what I say. But the thing is, the Chariot is about, so what's next? What's next is you want to get yourself into a situation where you don't stop living your life, right? You want to continue. The Chariot is a stalemate card, so it represents a lot of blockages. I will say this. I will say that one of the things that you would want to do is just keep in mind that this person is going to be around for a little bit, probably not too much longer in your life, but just understand that um, don't let this stop you. Continue to date, continue to hang out with other people. The Seven of Cups does represent, however, you will, a lot of you Taurus will continue to date. Great. This is most definitely good news. You're going to speak to other people. And I will say this too, regardless of what Taurus you are, go up to the people whom you want to and talk to. I may or may not do a video based upon those things because, a lot of times from what I'm hearing, a lot of people expect, to sit down and not, and may like somebody, but not approach that person. That's lame. Factually, that's lame because 70% uh, you know, times, 70% of the times people end up getting turned down, it is approaching, but because those people don't like to do approaching or don't like to do work themselves. So don't look at it from a perspective of, are you going to get turned down? Literally, you should really look at it from a perspective of, if the person doesn't like you approaching them, if they really don't have anybody, and if no type of traumatic effect is going on in their life where they're learning from their traumas, they're learning right how to be better, they are lame. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and make a whole video about that. But the Four of Wands and the Two of Wands is about how yes, you're continuing to mingle with other people, getting to know other people. You still have your friends, a lot of you, right, or your associates. You still have the people whom you're trying to date. Now, like I said before, this person will be around, still trying to see what's going on, but more than likely, this person is not going to do anything. Most people who do stuff like that are not really going to actually take action and try to like break into your home or do any of that drastic stuff. That's actually very, 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 very low of people, percentage of people who actually do that. And there's ways of taking care of that. But the thing is, legally, of course. But the thing is that let's clarify the high priestess. Seems to me as if a lot of you Taurus are very important. You had this person starstruck. Wow. So to clarify the High Priestess, you have the Moon, the Nine of Cups, the Lovers. So the Moon is about how this person needs to get over their own problems that they have. They need to get over that. The Nine of Cups is about how you need to just be secure in your own self when you find out that this is what this person is doing. Maybe someone will tell you, maybe you'll see them out in your location. You just happen to bump into this person or come across this person. But the Lovers is that understand that, the two of you are not compatible, and that the course of the relationship ran its course. It ran where it was supposed to go. You and this person are not compatible. So therefore, a lot of you Taurus shouldn't even be wasting your time on this type of person, because if they were compatible with you in the first place, more than likely you would have still been together. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. If you'd like to contact me for a personal reading, my email address is in the description box, Kareemspiritworks, yahoo.com. The link to my website, in which you can look over all of my services and even purchase, is the link to that is in the description box below, as well as in the pinned post in the comment section. Also, you can check out my book at Amazon.com. The link to that is in the description box below. Peace. Thank you.